He's the first one in the gym getting treatment. Most of the time, the last to leave. And like I said, I ask him a lot of questions. So it's just like, what are you doing tomorrow? He was like, I'm gonna go play like 2 or 3 games of Madden. I was like, it's 3. And he was like, I gotta get a couple games in. So my whole goal my rookie year, when we figured out that we were bad and we wasn't gonna make the playoffs, I was like, I'm gonna just beat him to a game. I was like, I'm just gonna be the first one at the arena. So I was like trying to figure out what time I needed to get there. Say it's a 7:30 game. Okay, I'll get there at 2:30 or 3 or whatever at the first time. I get there, pulling up, and I see his car. I'm like, so next game, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get there at 1:30. And the closest I ever got, I seen him driving down the tunnel. And after that, I was like, I'm not getting to the game this early anymore. Like, I'm just sitting back here bored as shit. But it's like, he gets there, he does his routine every single game. He doesn't miss. It's very impressive.
How often do jokes turn serious in NBA locker room?
It happened a lot. It happened my first year, my rookie year with my glasses. I just bought. Gil and Deshaun was joking with my glasses. You was. It's the first big purchase I'd really like made. You know, coming from college, you ain't never spent like $1,000 on some glasses, right? So I was like, you know what? I finally got a little money. Let me go and buy these glasses. I went on to practice thinking I'm cool. I walk in, Gil take my glasses. What you doing with these? Start talking. Threw them to Deshaun. They playing, they kicking them. I'm a rookie, so I'm like, how do I act? Do I be like, I ain't gonna be no I show him like, you know, you fresh out of like going to jail. When he kicked him to Deshaun, Deshaun picked him up and he rubbed his balls on him. I felt like I was disrespected at that.
For sure.
I had to get real LA and, you know.
That monkey strength almost came out.
Man, he had us doing hella stuff, bro. He like, take your shirt off. We young as hell, like 4 years old. He like, it's like 10 people. He like, flex, show him how strong you is. Nigga. We like little kids in the store, like, nigga, like, hey, like, we ain't never had like no shot. Like, he ain't allowed that.
But he talked
soft.
He talks so much positivity. Hey man, did moms ever tell him like, LeVar, baby, please?
Nah,
like,
she knew it.
Let him do it.
He told us early on, like, you can't just be twice as good. You can't be okay, a little better. He said, you gotta be amazing. He like, it's 3 of y'all. Like, you might not have nobody in the world, but he was like, if y'all 3 together, then you gonna be on top. These are gonna hate you. Like, he was like, they hate you, bro. Like, some kids might not have a pop. Some grew up in boxes. Like, they gonna hate y'all. Like, you gotta be hella faster, way better at hoops, like all that. So you gonna have a target on your back.
I have given long, hard thought to this debate that Shannon Sharp and I have been going through. When we talk about GOAT status, I've decided to declare that LeBron James is truly the GOAT for 40-year-olds. The greatest 40-year-old that the game of basketball has ever seen.
There you go.
So I just want to say that. I just want to say that he's the greatest 40-year-old that anybody has ever seen on a basketball court. And when you think about Luka being 25 years of age, yeah, eventually they should be the scariest. Their basketball IQs are off the chart. We know what they can do on the basketball court. They should be the scariest. But this season, I haven't given up on Jokic and Murray.
These older players are bitter. They don't like each other. All right. When they say that they didn't with each other, they do not mess with each other, dog. Our generation, we mess with each other. That's why they call our generation was soft before. Now this generation soft. Like every generation, everybody feels soft, right? But they don't mess with each other. And so I'm sitting here. They have us lined up. And so at the end of the line, it's the GOATs, Michael Jordan. Next to him, Magic Johnson. Then it's a space for Kobe Bryant. And then it's Steph Curry. And then it's myself, Isaiah Thomas, so forth, so on. Isaiah and Mike don't each other. And I've always heard these stories, but I ain't never witnessed it, right? So I'm sitting here next to Steph, and me and Steph geeking, because we like, that's Mike, that's Magic. Like, we geeking out as basketball players. And then I'm looking at Zeke. This is a moment of celebratory moment for us. We about to get caught on the stage as one of the top 75, baby. Like, let's go. Zeke hot. Zeke got his hands like this. Zeke shaking. I think Zeke talking to himself, right? So I'm a little messy. And I walk up, I say, Zeke, what's wrong? What's up, bro? Back there. So I turn, I say, y'all still beefing?
I was his rookie, and my name was Punk. That was my name. It was a term of endurement because, you know, I was his little brother, you know, and we had 4 rookies on that team, and I was the only one he would, like, even deal with. He knew how I felt about him. He knew he was an idol to me and just somebody I looked up to, and he really embraced me. So one night he called me, and he, like, come grab my bag for a second. So I come grab his bag, and like anybody else that's an Allen Iverson fan and you got his personal property, I go through his bag. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, I'm a 17-year-old kid. Open the bag, there's a bunch of cash in the bag, all this jewelry. So I go get the iron board, lay his out, taking my pictures and sending it to the homies like, look, bro, like, I really know him, bro. I told y'all. Next morning, I take him his bag. He open the bag up, take all the jewelry out, throw me the bag back. Let me keep all the cash.
He just took them to the finals. He beat me and took his team to the finals. I just feel so tried that, like, if they say I couldn't do this, I go You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever they saying about me, I'm gonna change the whole storyline. The whole campaign is gonna be my campaign. And I'm excited to play the Lakers now, like, cause they created a monster boy. Man, what? He was getting 35 like it ain't nothing. Now, like, they finna make him drop to 240 and all type of shit. Like, he gonna be in shit dunking. I'm excited to see the first time Lakers play Dallas in Dallas. If we not playing, I'm buying front row tickets to that. Hey, for real.
So what happened with LeBron?
DC was a LeBron James fan. He's asking Drew Gooden, yo, man, how was it playing with LeBron James? He don't f with you. He just think your antics is too much. So it kind of like with DC, like, wait a minute. Oh, so he ain't f with me? And then that's where he came out with, he overrated. LeBron James commented, I'm like Jay-Z to him being Soulja Boy. So when we matched up with him in the playoffs, I was like, I think you should hit up Soulja Boy, have him come to the game. Once we got him booked, I got Papa John's Pizza to write Crybaby James shirts. So pass them out in arenas. We spanked the f out them boys. Everybody in there doing the U. LeBron called Jay-Z. He was in the back of the Maybach asking questions like, what city he from? What's his favorite song? They did it right there in the car. D. Jones get on the microphone, start talking that blah, 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 blah. Went straight to the DJ booth, and it was Blow the Whistle remix with Jay-Z on it, targeting Deshaun Stevenson. They played it 18 to 20 times. Karan Butler, all of them was in the club. They got so mad.
No, I can't do that much sucking. God damn. As a NBA player, that was so cringe.
Is he in the NBA right now?
That's what I'm saying.
Yo, when they go to the All-Star game, he might as well. Hey, Shay, you need me to carry that for you?
Man.
Shay, you need Shay. What you need, Shay?
You did it, Daddy. You doing it, Daddy. Hey, Daddy, I like how you scoring that. Yeah. Look how long that man.
One thing for sure, two things for sure. He full of
Shot his
He full of
toes down.
and baby oil, mother.
He gonna be slippery giving them 50.
That's why the league messed up. They soft, bro.
Eyes rolling back in his head, toes curling.
Oh, shit! Take it!
It might be in the parking lot.
What happened when LeBron jumped over you?
I'm being the Hall of Fame.
Why didn't you electric slide to the left?
Because of Rip Hamilton. I called the pick out. He supposed to drop back. He supposed to be the low man, but you got caught up on the screen, so let me, I got to take your spot. And that goof play, they still running to this day. When I looked up and you see me like this, all I see is feet. And I'm like, he dunked it and he had the nerve to look back at me. I'm going to run down and go get a bucket. But Tibbs called a timeout. And now they got it going over the Jumbotron. Everybody like, oh, they going crazy. And then he subbed me out. Damn, it got to a point in that game, I thought he was picking on me, bro. First, he jumped over me, right? And then I'm picking up full court. He set a screen on me. I thought it was illegal. I tried to fight him. Taj Gibson ran over there real quick. Mario Chalmers was holding me. I was like, get off me. Then 2 weeks later, they came back. Who was really supposed to come back that game? I called him on the phone. I said, G, you gotta sit out this game. I gotta get my lick back. My dad called me talking about, we about to get put in protective custody. Like, he called me talking about, damn, you done made the name famous than ever. Like, he messing with me.
Has anybody ever got Magic was calling them trash though? Like,
yeah, AD. I went to the game.
Nah, AD.
AD was hot. Bro, they were playing Portland. I'm there with Floyd. Floyd got me on the front row on purpose. So AD get the ball, go to the hole and dunk, run right by me. You trash. I'm loving it. I'm like, okay, I know I'm getting to you now, so it's all good. So Dame Lillard go right. I'm knowing me. I'm like, man, Dame don't even know me or whatever. They got Jokic. I say, hey, take Jokic to the hole. Jokic say, Bubba Dub, stop it. That ain't his game. I'm like, how does know me? So after the game, I DM'd Dame Lillard. I said, man, he hit the game one. I said, good game, bro. I don't know if you know who I am. He's like, it was that game, man. I know who the you. The whole team know you. Yeah. Keep that on. We love it. I bumped into KD. He say, Doug, I love what you doing. That made me play better. When you and Floyd came to New York, I had 45 done. I was like, yeah. He's like, yeah. When we see you, keep us going, bro.
Let's just jump right into it. Are you black?
Explain your blackness.
So my level of blackness. You know, it's like light skin. I'm bright skin. I'm above light skin. Y'all know Kim Peel, the show? Yeah. So you know, like when Barack Obama's going in, white man handshake different, black. When they found out I'm black,
you got the good handshake.
It changes. The whole vibe changes. It goes from, hey, Zay, how you doing? Zay, hey, yo, Zay, what up, man? You good? So the whole vibe changes.
They were giving you one of these before, the straight hand?
I think Hart did the same thing.
He's like, oh, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, pleasure to meet you.
You know I'm black. It changes. Like, oh, Zay.
Yeah, I heard you was black, bro. I found out you was black. I was like, yo, that's crazy.
My dad is probably the same skin tone as y'all, but my mom's genes kind of took over.
I guarded Kobe in the garden. I can't remember how much he had, but I knew I had multiple steals against him. In my head, all I'm thinking of is when I have this conversation with my brother after the game, how I'm gonna tell him how I stole a ball from Kobe. Fourth quarter started, and Kobe said, you had a great game.
But I'm looking like, nigga, it's 12 minutes. What you talking about? What was that? Like, you ain't said nothing the whole game. I've been talking. I done stole the ball. I'm hyped as hell. It's Kobe Bryant. He ain't said not one word to me. The man come down. You remember he came shot fake, threw it off the glass, caught it, threw it to the corner. I'm like, bro, what you on? Like, bro, you been regular all game. Get to the spot, shot fake, spin, pivot over here, spin back on the foot, drop it off the glass. I'm like, bro, what's going on? Then he pulled up from like 35 feet on some Steph Curry. Before Steph was doing that, he pulled up and laced it. I'm like, they called a timeout. Dan Tony looking at me. I'm like, bro, I ain't.
When celebs come into your game, are you ever distracted by people in the stands?
I wouldn't say distracted, but I do acknowledge them sometimes. If baddies in the stands, for sure. If it's celebs around the floor, you definitely want to see who it is and, see if you can, politics.
So would you be nervous if I went to your game?
I wouldn't even know you were there.
Who's someone that you notice and be like, oh, that's cool, they're here?
Corinna Kopp.
Yeah, I've seen her before. When Rihanna walks in, it's hard not to know her. Just all the baddies, bro.
Okay, but are you ever worried that they look good from far, but they're far from good?
Nah, because they wouldn't come outside.
Because he never gets that far. He doesn't like with girls.
Like. No, I'm not talking about.
Oh, okay, all right.
Oh, stop chiming in.
Okay,
So Michael walking back. I don't usually talk trash, but I had to that time. So I said, Michael, if you don't turn into Air Jordan, we gonna blow y'all out. Man, he started sweating. That tongue went long. You know when that tongue come out.
It's over. It's a problem.
He about to do something. Dude came out that timeout. He scored about 4 straight threes. Then he came down. I gotta show you this one. So he stole the basketball. He coming down the right side. He takes off. David Robinson coming this way. So Mike just cuffed and he just looked at it.
In the air.
And he kept looking. He kept looking. He kept looking. He did a 360. Ooh. Bam! I said, that's it. That's it. It's over now.
That's him.
It's over now. So we got upstairs. Larry Bird and I sitting down. So he come in with his cigar. I just want y'all to know, there's a new sheriff in town.
First time I seen him play pickup, I'm like, yo, I called my boy, I'm like, yo. I said, with The Rock? I said, he moved like Steve Nash, but he way faster. And they were like, nah, you crazy. I was like, nah, I'm serious. He moved like Steve Nash with that ball, but he way faster. And he can do everything with the ball. He does everything just as well with his left as he does with his right hand.
Yeah.
There's really no scouting report on him. And like, he just has that rock on a string. Like every day, he's making special plays in practice.
Yeah.
And he just can he's another guy, the confidence is crazy. We're playing against the Spurs. I think Kyrie's out that game. Bron tried to go behind the back. Ginobili picks him for the game. And he said it loud enough so people on the bench could hear. He was just talking to me, but he truly meant it. He said, man, Bron's got to get with me in the offseason work on his handle. I was like, what? He didn't mean no harm, but that's how he viewed it. Like, yo, like bro need to come work with me real quick. We looking around like, are you sure?